Hello and welcome back to the Monocle. I know it has been a while, but we are back and we are starting strong. So be ready.
Just a little bit of intro for today. There's been a very big buzz around a certain video going around made by Sean Head, which was called The Male Loneliness Epidemic. It has gone viral, super viral, very, very quickly, and there's been a bit of reactions on both sides. So this is what we're planning to cover a little bit today, and we have prepared some videos to go through together.
So apparently there's a male loneliness epidemic right now.
So, one of three things is gonna have to happen. Number one, men are gonna start listening to women and actually start pitching into the relationship and having something to offer. And a lot of progressive men already are, and I want y'all to know that you're recognized.
Just one thing.
Just one?
Yes, I just have the question, what now when she says men will have to pitch in and start contributing and so on, to me the first thing that comes to mind is the question, what do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
Because as far as I know, it has always been the way that men have to actually bring things to the table. 6 feet, six figures, 6 inches, like 6 inches. Six pack, whatever, and women, what do you bring to the table? This. Yes. So to me, when she says that, it just shows like she's very uneducated when it comes to that matter. So what do you think?
I wouldn't say uneducated, I would say again delusional. Something
Yeah.
along the lines of she thinks for herself that she is the best. She thinks that she offers plenty and that the man is simply worthless and should do even more than he already is to provide. This is how I see this woman. And if we are gonna be very, very objectively judgmental, I don't see this woman as a happy person or somebody who shares their happiness with others. I see a bitter lady who experienced some kind of trauma and difficulty, maybe in relationships, maybe in different areas of life, and now is projecting that.
Number two, men are gonna have to start providing for each other's needs. And that doesn't mean that you have to S that D, it just means you're gonna provide the emotional support. Maybe hug your friends more, be there for each other, companionship, maybe cuddles.
I'm not gonna hug you, I'm not gonna cuddle.
Yeah, no homo, okay, I get it, but that's exactly the point. Feel free to be yourself among your male friends. That's why you have friends. So you help them, you help each other when there are hard times, you help each other solve problems, you help each other out in all of the ways that you cannot really rely a woman to help you out when it comes to either physical strength or just the approach, let's fix something, and you're there. Like we men can be very, very stupid and childish, but this is the sort of behaviors, jokes and bullshit that makes the male friendships, to me, 1000% dearer and more genuine than the female friendships.
Agreed 100%. Just building this studio right here, the fun, the interaction, the memories, that's something we're gonna cherish forever.
Yeah.
So I don't think cuddles and sharing emotional, it's not that we don't have emotions, it's not that we don't think about that, and we do have serious talks here and there, but that's not the way that we function.
Yeah.
That's not masculine, that's not the way that we are supposed to function. So this progressive man that she is mentioning, these progressive men will be the trouble of the future.
Yes.
100% guaranteed.
Yeah, agreed there. And there is a paradox right now. Liberal women are not attracted to liberal men or progressive men. They all find the traditional men much, much more desirable because of the characteristics that the men possess.
Yeah. Women in general don't understand that the way that they are built or the way that they are attracted to the opposite sex is by all these traits that a toxic masculinity is showing, except it's not toxic masculinity. Masculinity is great. It's the way it should be because that's the only way that life is gonna progress and that we're gonna actually have progress in life.
And number 3, these men are gonna start living the reality that they've been projecting on us for so long. They're gonna live alone in a house with a bunch of cats until they eventually die. And quite frankly, I'm happy with all 3.
See, I don't see why we would be happy about that. Why would you be happy about someone else's misery or unhappiness?
Bitterness.
That's just bitterness, as we already assessed and showed within literally first 5 or 10 seconds of this video.
For some reason, you can see it in the first 3 seconds exactly for when someone will react the way they do. Like the moment when you see that self-satisfied smile and like that's okay, yeah, something doesn't work here. There is a problem. It's just
there's something broken that needs fixing.
Yes,
and
yes. Oh my god.
It's not even about men ending up alone and being with cats. It's the reason why you think that is projected on you is because you are starting to realize that yourself. That's why I think she's saying these things. And we don't want that for you. We don't want that for any woman out there. Why would we want anybody unhappiness? It's just that that's the reality. Because if you don't learn how to be a feminine woman who knows, let's just say, some of the traits of the opposite sex, that knows what she wants, however has understanding towards the other person's needs as well. You cannot just be one-way street and have everything you want and let your partner or spouse or whatever you want to call them have nothing. That's not how it works.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of their own actions. I mean, I guess just tell them to stop being a little bitch! Stop being a little bitch! Oh, are you crying like a little girl? You crying like a little girl? Shut your ass up!
I don't even want to waste any more time reacting to all of these videos. It is just weird.
I think we should just make a very disappointed look at the camera for this one. Nothing else. Honestly. I don't I don't have also anything to say. This to me, this was why I put this was the winner in my book, because just overtly hating like this, wanting to, like be seen and whatever, and honestly, if I want, so check the number, my dude, this is the problem. 1,000 likes. So, you remember the ones that we were watching earlier, they had about 1,000, they had about a couple of thousand, so, and then you have, this is the saddest part, so you have the one video where there is a toxically feminine woman, just like, she's just a toxic person, she reacts like that, and she gets 600,000 likes. So I just wanted to share this point. This was the, like, I was, oh my god, what is going on right now? What is happening? So by my math, this means 95% of the people, of the women, are behind that sort of thinking.
I see a lot of ladies stitching this and laughing and making fun of this, and I don't think it's funny at all. Especially if y'all know any men that have unalived themselves.
By unalive, she means
Yeah, but you cannot say because YouTube and TikTok censors it.
unalive and so
Stupid.
fucking.
We're using
Why do
some
we need to
dumbass
be
words.
so?
Yeah.
Why is it so hard? Like,
I think even if you say a
if
couple
we can
of
be
times.
toxic as that was now, why the can't we say?
My friend, because you're a white man, cisgender, you're
Why
not
do we
gay.
even have words then?
Yeah.
Words don't have meaning, literally.
They don't, for a couple of years already.
This is ridiculous and annoying.
The last couple years, like I have. It's not funny. Y'all are mean. Did you know men are 4 times as likely to to unalive themselves compared to women? Did you know in 2021, out of all of the unalivings that happened, 70% were white, middle-aged males? I don't know about y'all, but I see it in the community.
Yeah, so to me it's sad that there is nobody supporting this woman and that sort of, outlook.
600,000 likes compared to 300 likes. This is ludicrous.
Man, this was, when I was looking at this, to me it was like, holy fuck. This is such a... And what you said before to me is perfect. So I have also, maybe in my whole life, met one or two women that were toxic that I could see. Maybe 5 in total in my 36 years. The rest were very pleasant to be around with, were very outgoing, very friendly. So the majority of them in my circles that I'm aware of is very nice as people. So that's diametrically opposite to what the picture is when you look at it from the TikTok lens.
You would think that women are what is this, and you do not want to have anything to do with women, but I think that this is just a small minority who is the loudest voice on the freaking internet.
Yes.
That's the biggest issue, because personally, I would not judge women based on any of these takes.
No.
I would not judge the whole mess or the whole sex or gender or whatever you call it nowadays, because everything is getting so ridiculous. You've met up to 5 ladies who were not up to standard, but you will not judge the rest of them just because of those 5.
No.
So yeah, it is actually possible to have good, meaningful relationships with women.
Yes.
It is same is possible with the men as well. You just have to maybe go out more. Maybe these women just haven't had enough interactions with the men who are good men to understand it's not all black and white. And so you can see how much energy these videos take away from you. If you are not a strong, confident man and you have some issues in your life, if you watch this, you will feel drained and you will even start questioning yourself. Don't. You're okay, you're good, you're great. Keep going, keep fighting, keep struggling. There's no need for you to be brought down by these toxic takes that nobody should ever dive in, indulge themselves in. No.
I mean, to be honest, the best thing you can do is delete all of your social media accounts. So I know that this could potentially hurt us and the channel, whatever. But yeah,
it's better to have nothing than to have so much toxicity.
And this is such a skewed perception of reality that
I'm thinking how I don't want to cancel anybody. I don't want to put any kind of limits to what kind of things you're gonna share, do whatever. You do what you want to do. However, there needs to be an age restriction for sure. We need for these kind of videos to have definitely 18 plus rating, otherwise you cannot watch it. And then we can have all this toxicity. However, all the people who understand and value their lifetime, they're not gonna spend or waste time looking at this toxic shit. They're gonna focus on the things that are enjoyable, bringing positivity to them, give them value, and that's what we're here to do. Bring value, bring positivity, and let's just all grow together. Let's be better.
I see the loneliness epidemic. I see the grief. And I see the stress. This ain't funny at all. Y'all should do better. I'm so disappointed in all of these fellow women